Good afternoon, my name is Richard Beasley. I'll be giving you a brief block of instruction on sexual assault prevention. 1 in every 6 women have been a victim of sexual assault. 1 in every 32 men have been sexually assaulted. Sexual assault is defined as a conduct of sexual or indecent nature toward another person that is accompanied by actual or threatened physical force or that induces fear, shame, or mental suffering. The Department of Defense has implemented resources to educate our soldiers to prevent and educate against sexual harassment. Sexual assault. The programs currently implemented are the I Am Strong campaign. I Am stands for Intervene, Act, and Motivate. And we also implemented mandatory 1 hour quarterly training. Situational awareness. Most sexual assaults have a common theme. Alcohol is involved. Personnel go out, they start drinking, they're not monitoring their alcohol intake, lose all inhibitions, things get out of hand, wake up the next morning, they've been assaulted. Also in line with that, date rape drugs. You have GHB, you have roofies. If you're going to go out, when you have your drink, make sure you leave your drink attended. If you're not going to have your drink with you, make sure your friend has actual visual and physical contact with your glass to make sure that nobody else is touching it. Never leave your drink unattended. Never accept a drink from a stranger or someone that you do not trust. Could be a friend, but you still have a not so good feeling about it. So you just want to make sure that you protect yourself. Also watch your friends also. The most common is date rape. The person knows they're offender. They plan on going out. They get out, they start drinking, start getting mixed signals from each other. He's thinking, oh man, she's really feeling me. She's thinking, oh no, I really don't like him. He needs to go. But nobody's really catching on to that. So before you go out, make sure you have clear intentions. If you're going to take a person out with you, then sit down and discuss it. You're adults, you're grown. Sit down, have a discussion. Hey, this is how I plan the evening. This is how I think the evening should go. This is my plans for the evening. How do you feel about that? You're grown, act that way, handle yourself accordingly. Now, that just arms you just briefly. There's a whole lot of other things I can cover, but we really don't have too much time. So I'm just going to hit the hot spots. So now that you're armed with those, what do you do if you have been sexually assaulted? You have to know your report options. It's the morning after, you wake up, you don't know how you got there, you don't have any clothes on, you're dazed, you're confused, you're just trying to figure out what's going on. First thing you need to do is seek medical attention. If you don't want to seek medical attention, go to a chaplain or you, the victim's advocate. Once you're with one of those personnel, you have 2 reporting options. You can do unrestricted, you can do restricted. Restricted report is the only personnel that know is medical personnel and the chaplain. You don't have to inform CID, you don't have to have any kind of police involvement in it. Unrestricted report. Unrestricted report is your chain of command is informed, the CID is involved, so that way the person can get prosecuted, get your rape kit done, and it's just kind of like a civilian situation where the rape is reported and they go after the individual. There's one small snag. Okay, if you do a restricted report and you don't want anybody to know, but you get on the phone and you talk to your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your significant other, and you're sitting around, you're discussing this. Okay, hey, I woke up in so-and-so's bed and this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And then the word gets back to your chain of command. Now they have to act on it. So your restricted report automatically turns into a non-restricted report because now they have to go after and prosecute the person. But there's one good thing about a restricted report. At any time, once you elect to do a restricted report, you've been upgraded to an unrestricted report. So if you did a rape kit and all the rest of stuff, when you did your restricted report, now you want to prosecute the person. Now you can do. Now you can also do that. So now what have we learned? No means no. At any time, no means no. That means if you and your significant other goes out, you guys start drinking, and you actually get hot and heavy, and you get into the act, and she goes, "Whoa, wait, no, stop." You have to stop. That can be construed as sexual assault. Before you go out, make clear your intentions. You're grown adults. Sit down, have a conversation, and do what grown folks do. If you want to do the horizontal mambo, as some people call it, you can do that. But discuss it first. Make sure your partner's willing. At any time, if you're drinking alcohol or consuming alcohol, if someone gives you consent, it's not really consent, because no one can give you consent under the influence of alcohol. If you elect to do a restricted report, and you discuss it with someone other than the chaplain, the unit victim advocate, or medical personnel, that could start an unrestricted report, because now someone has knowledge of your incident, and now they have to prosecute the person. So, remember, no means no. No one can give consent if they're under the influence. So that means even after one drink, you can't say, "Yeah, come on, let's go." Make clear your intentions before the beginning of your date. This will help you prevent date rape. Keep positive control of your drinks when you're out. And if you discuss being sexually assaulted with anyone other than the chaplain, the unit victim advocate, or medical personnel, you can turn into an unrestricted report, and the person can be prosecuted. So, in closing, remember that the price of a drink does not always cover the price of admission. Think about it.